Delighted to be joined by Mason Yarrow here on Fight Week. Mace, firstly, it's been probably a little long camp for you, to be fair on it. How has camp been overall?
Yeah, good mate. Just been, working on getting better all round, becoming a better MMA fighter. Done a lot of, just a lot of training. It has been a little bit longer, but I tend not to go out with camp. I tend to just stay in gym and always try and keep on improving.
Mace, how has it kind of been preparing for your opponent? I know he's 2-0. Is there a lot really to look at on him? Any tapes to look at, or have you even had a chance to have a look?
Yeah, obviously, have a little look at his fights. Tend to see what he likes to do, but I don't. At this sort of stage, you're not owning in on, or he only does this or he only does that. I think we're both still amateurs. We're probably both just trying to get better all round, and that's been my focus on this camp. Just keep on improving myself and focus on myself, and keep on getting better.
It's a tough fight to take at this stage in kind of your MMA career. What were your kind of thoughts in taking this as your next step, as your next fight?
Well, I just like competing, and when my coach offered me a fight, I have 100% trust in them, and let's just get it on. That's all it was. Got offered it and said yes straight away, and I believe he did as well. So that was that. It was a nice, easy one compared to other times. I had a bit of problems with pulling, opponents dropping out and that. So it's been good.
How difficult is it when you've got opponents pulling out and you're not even probably sure if you're going to fight on the night? Can it be very stressful thinking, am I even going to fight? I've sold all these tickets. Is that kind of stressful when you're going through that process?
Yeah, I say it is stressful. I'll be honest with you, I don't tend to worry as much about the ticket side of things, because I know obviously the promoters themselves, they're relying on it as well. So usually they'll always get you a fight, but it's the calibre of fight that you'll be having. I've been, on previous promotions on BMF, they were non-stop, made sure I had a good opponent, and they found it. They didn't stop until everything were right. But it can be a bit annoying sometimes, like with it changing, but it's part of sport, and you just gotta stay focused and carry on working as hard as you can, so when whoever steps in that cage across from you on fight night, the result is what you want it to be.
In Middlesbrough as well, a couple of hours away from where you're from. I've heard you've done over 140 tickets, something like that. What does that mean to you, having that support from local people, your mates, your family, and do you know what I mean? It's crazy to think that 2 hours away you've got 140 people coming to watch you. What's that feeling kind of like? That's
unbelievable. I am extremely lucky in that sense that people do get behind you, and I get people who I know but don't know them that well asking me when I'm next fighting because they've heard how good the night is and how much I've enjoyed it, and obviously that's amazing for me, and it's giving me opportunities to get on bigger shows or things like that. It's amazing. I can't thank people enough, because at the end of the day they're spending their hard-earned money and travelling to come watch me fight.
Brilliant. One more thing. Obviously you've done this now. You're starting to becoming an MMA fighter. You've fought 2 fights now. You finished them both in the first round. What's kind of your prediction for this fight? I know that you've kind of made light work probably of these last 2 fights. Obviously when an opportunity arises, are you going to go for it again in the first round, or are you wanting to get the rounds in, get some experience under your belt? Like, how is that kind of managed? Because you probably are a bit frustrated that you haven't had a chance to kind of show all your skills. So what's your thoughts when it comes to obviously having the rounds in and getting a stoppage maybe?
I'll just take it how it comes. I've trained hard enough that if we go the full distance, we go full distance. But if there's an opportunity there to take it, you best believe I'll take it.
Last one, Mace. Like I said, you're known for your stand-up. How hard have you been working on your ground game? We saw in your last fight there where you stopped it by a submission on the ground. How hard have you been working to kind of improve that aspect of your game?
Yeah, I work. It's part of my every week. It's not like I just work on it when I come into fight camp. But I understand that's probably like my biggest weakness, and I am just trying to get better all round. So I focus on it a lot. We have specific days for grappling and stuff like that, and just constantly trying to get better. So, you know, I'm always improving.
Predicting a stoppage for Saturday night?
I don't know. I'm predicting a win.
Cheers, mate. Top man.